This is a letter to self. There's been growth. There's been failure and triumph, but the need to meet both. There's been promises you broke in which you took an oath and tried to cover up in ways which took a selfish approach. How many times can you ask for forgiveness? How many times can you claim you will change, yet find ways to disobey the same acts you swore you wouldn't break? Again. Imagine if you never forgave. Imagine if he left us astray when it looked like our faith was going the wrong way. Where would you be without grace and favour? How would you feel if you had no eternity with your Saviour and there were so many things that you struggled to forgive yourself for? That even when those came and forgave you, you just grew hate for you more, and so you confessed. And God said that he sees it no more, which confused you much more, but then he showed you the vision of what he had in store. It was growth. And self-belief allowed you to explore what you're capable of. That not only gave you a confidence to speak, but a joy that no being could ever tweak or just rob you of. You understand the joy of the Lord and how it never relies on what you have or anything that gets taken, but you had to have intruders just to break in for you to really protect your spirit, to keep it awakened, and it's happier now. That joy is your strength. But it's not due to what you now hold in figures, beauty or length, but it's what lies within you without condition. That God gave to you so that you're always good. That even when you're bad, you can always be good, which is what you've now understood. Because there was a time when you couldn't see light, when depression was all that was in front and in sight, but there's been growth. And it's that same thing that you'd never want to reignite in your life, and so to exit such a state, you know now how to see all things bright. Why would I return? How can I be unhappy like every lesson's been unlearned after all this growth? Your love for people grew harder, and when they let you down, it helped you think a bit smarter, but you're still a lover, you're still a dreamer, and a growing self-believer. The goals you set outside the system made them think you'd never be an achiever, but you can never let another soul tell you where you're meant to be going. As long as you center God and keep focus, and it's faith that you're showing, then you will reap what you sow in, but you need works to go with that faith. And stay moving with God, not at your own chosen pace. He sees you praying. He sees all actions like an actress. But all that acting can look like a bad act. If you pray more but you act less, it will be uncomfortable. But comfort and growth cannot coexist. You've got to keep on saying yes, even when you'd rather just sit and when your goals are so close. And it got closer when you began to believe in your potential. I don't think that loving yourself you even thought was so essential, but now I'm close. I can have faith in something I don't yet see. Because of him, I have faith in my own ability, and I don't believe he would bring me this far for him to then up and leave me. There's been some tests that I failed, and some tests I couldn't even see, but now I see every test that I've taken as being my testimony.